We'll look at that, or you'll look at you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so today I'll just be asking you a couple of questions on loyalty.
Okay.
All right, first one is, what is the worst decision you think you ever made?
Worst decision. Choosing a college due to athletics instead of academics. I went with a full-time scholarship instead of an academic part-time scholarship. And in hindsight, probably would have been better to go with the
Academic?
yeah,
All right. What sport did you play?
football.
Football?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
And my freshman year got injured to the point I had to give up the sport. And,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
at that point they didn't keep the scholarship, so I had to give it up. So.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
academic would have been better.
Yep.
All right, second question. What is the best decision you ever made that affected someone else?
Again, I think I was talking about this. Marrying my wife.
Marrying your wife?
Yeah.
That's good to see.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree with that. All right, number 3. What's the worst decision someone has made that directly affected you? So like something that someone else did
Okay.
that kind of changed you.
Probably making a decision, but again, it just happens in your future was of not retaining me for a certain job. Due to budget constraints, they just couldn't keep me on. So, and instead of staying at a part-time, I decided to move on, and so, but it led me to where I'm at right now. But I think if they made a decision, of pulling some resources and keep me on, I would have liked it. I was in a job that was very comfortable, but it was just a budgeting thing. So.
Yeah, I totally understand that. Well, maybe
Oh, yeah.
you were meant to come here and help somebody else.
That's it. Yeah, you look back on it, but you always have to kind of keep rolling with the punches, and there's a plan in action there.
Yep, definitely. All right, who or what are you loyal to?
Loyal to is very close family and friends. Yeah.
I agree. Same for me. All right. How do you decide between being loyal to yourself and being loyal to someone else? Like, as far as you making the decision to be more loyal to yourself, like kind of being selfish more,
Mhm.
but choosing to be loyal to yourself instead of loyal to someone else.
That's tough, but I think a lot of times it comes into play with family versus work. It's a lot, especially with something like this. A lot of times you have to, and they're very, very good about this with departments and things, where you have to do stuff with your family, and the family has needs, and you have responsibility with that, versus the work responsibility. Especially advising with athletics, it's not just a typical 9-to-5 job, and so a lot of times, but you have to have that fine balance where if you can meet the needs, and you just have to prioritize certain needs at work versus family and things like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially with kids and things like that.
Yeah, if you have a family, I feel like you have to be loyal to
Oh, yeah.
them a lot too. All right, last question. Who determines the amount of loyalty someone has towards you?
I think it's just through your actions and your decisions with friends and, again, friends and family. A lot of times I think it is just, I think it's that old adage, or it's the old, I think the formula of like friends who need help moving.
Yeah.
Or need that ride to the airport, to Charlotte or something like that. Like, oh, can you drive me to Charlotte?
Yeah.
Like,
you're like, oh man.
all right, but yeah, you go, or they got to move or something like that. It's like, you don't come up with, oh, I'd love to, but you're there for them because hopefully in the long run
they'll be there for you one
yeah,
day.
that's it.
Yeah. Exactly. All right,
All right.
It's good talking to you.
No
I
problem.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.